Oh, where's my tea? I don't need tea, it's fine. This is Adam talking about buying a used modified Rolex, which very much disappointed a lot of watch collectors. Take one. Hey guys, welcome to another episode, and if you're new here, my name is Adam. I usually do adventure, lifestyle, travel videos, but every now and again I like to pepper in a little bit of watch content, and today is no different because if you haven't seen it, I posted a video last week about buying my first Rolex. This is it. It is a modified Rolex Submariner with a ceramic bezel, and yeah, it upset a few people. A lot of the watch enthusiasts said that it was an absolute travesty, that they couldn't believe that anybody could do this to a Rolex, that it was a total waste of money, that they can't believe that I bought it, that I'll never be able to sell it, that I'm going to lose all of my money on it, and yeah, basically that I had massively messed up. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about modified watches. I did read those comments and I took them to heart. I know that this is not for everybody. The reason I bought it is because it is in my brand colors, because I like the fact that not everybody has got one, you know, and whether or not you think it looks like what did they say it looked like? People said it looked like all kinds of like cheaper watches. If you think that, that's fine. I'm not wearing it because I want you to look and go, oh wow, he's got a Submariner, he must be doing really well. I bought it because I was like, man, buying a first Rolex is like a cool thing if you're into watches, and the fact that I managed to buy one that is in my brand colors and that is different to what anybody else has is pretty cool to me. So that was the reason why I bought it. As for the DLC coating that it has on it, people saying, oh, it's gonna scratch, you know, it's gonna come off, blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, it might come off. And if it does, well then, hey, I'll have to deal with it, won't I? I'll either get it recoated or even better, I won't, because then it looks like it's been worn, it looks like it's been used, and I know that, you know, I've loved it and I've got my enjoyment out of it. So there's that too. What else is there? There's the resale value. Will I get my money back on it? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe someone will see it like me and they'll be like, whoa, that thing's amazing. I want that, and they'll buy it. However, am I likely to sell it? Probably not, because it's the first one I ever bought. Like I said, my brand colors, all the rest of it, and I absolutely love it to pieces. So I didn't buy this as an investment. I didn't buy this to sell it. And if that's what you do with your watches, no problem at all. Personally, I buy mine to wear them, to enjoy them, and I'm very much doing that with this. However, I did take all of your comments into consideration, and I listened, and I, yeah, absolutely respect you for your opinions. And so I decided to do something. I decided to buy another modified watch.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
This time, I bought a modified Seiko. Now, I've been eyeing these up for a long while. These are very, very well made, but affordable watches. And actually, little insider secret here, I bought this and paid for it before I saw that the Rolex was up for sale. It's done by a guy called Loomshot. His name's Eric. He's in New York, and he makes these epic custom Seikos. And when I say custom, I mean custom. I'm going to list what all of the customizations are in the description here for those of you that are interested. The movement is actually a day-date movement that he removes the day complication from, because this dial only has a date window. So he removes that day complication because I think he prefers that movement to the date just movement that Seiko make. The crown is from a different model. What else? Oh, and the hands as well. And so this thing, when I say it's custom, I mean, this has been dipped black and it's got some yellow bits on it. This is fully made from scratch. Oh, and the sapphire, it has the double dome sapphire on it too. So that makes it even, in my opinion, even nicer, because I just love the profile that this thing has. It's much chunkier. If you look at the Rolex, it's much chunkier than the Rolex is. Same case size, so it's I believe it's a 40mm case, but it just has that kind of deeper profile. It also has the display back on it, so you can see the guts of this thing. But I just absolutely love it. When I got it, I'd never even tried a Seiko on before. I had no idea what it was going to feel like. I didn't know if it was going to feel cheap. I had no idea. I just saw it on the Loomshot Instagram account, and I was like, I want it. Eric was able to get enough parts to make, I believe, 10 of these, and I don't know if he made all 10, but he only had enough parts to do 10. So I know that this watch can only exist with 9 other people. So that to me makes it pretty special as well. I love the fact that it's got the blue gradient face, and it is so vibrant. I hope I can do it justice on camera because it is so vibrant. When you have it on the wrist, it just pops. And then let's talk about the loom. I'll insert a cutaway clip here of the loom, but as you can see, it just glows. I mean, the two-tone loom was something that Eric was very proud of. He wanted to make sure that this watch, I mean, he is Loom Shot after all, he wanted to make sure that this loom was something very special, and my goodness has he nailed it. It just looks amazing. So it kind of looks like the James Cameron Deep Sea, and again, if you've been watching these videos for a while or you watch the Producer Michael videos, you'll know that I am a big fan of the Deep Sea, and the James Cameron one has the same blue gradient face, but this is a lot cheaper. I want to say I paid either $1,100 or $1,200 for this, and when I say it's well made, it feels in the hand and on the wrist as substantial as the Rolex. I'm not kidding you. It is absolutely awesome. I'm so surprised with the build quality. Like I said, I wasn't sure if it was going to feel a little bit cheaper because it's a Seiko. I wasn't sure. I 100% will be buying another Seiko, and I'll be buying it from Eric too because I love the work that he does. Like I said, this was going to be my first custom watch, and then I got the Rolex instead. Well, not instead, I got the Rolex first. But now I wear this just as much as I wear the Rolex. I'll have this on every other day. I love how it looks. I wear it out with when I'm taking the dog to the park or whatever. People have asked me about it. They love seeing it. I showed this to Michael and to Seth in one of our videos, and both of them were blown away by how nice it was. But yeah, just absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, I put this on Instagram. I have modified every single car that I have owned, ever. So why wouldn't I do it with my watches? I just love the creativity. I love the fact that it makes it unique to me. And obviously, I'm poking at the Rolex boys here who have slated the modified Rolex. I get it, guys. I get it. And girls, I get it. I understand. You're purists, and I respect your opinion. It's not my choice, you know, I enjoy it for what it is, but I get where you're coming from. But this thing, I am so stoked about. So this is something that I've added to the collection recently. Eric, thank you so much, mate. If you guys haven't seen Eric's work, I will link all of his stuff below. And he actually has a video where he makes, not this specific watch, but he makes one of these watches. So I'll link to that in the description too, and you can check that out. His work is second to none. I mean, his attention to detail, I thought I had OCD. You see what Eric does when he puts these together, the cleaning he does and how particular he is, and it's fantastic to watch. So if you are in the market for a custom Seiko, I highly recommend going and checking out what Eric's done with a ton of the different models, because he's made so many now. And like I said, Eric, I'll definitely be hitting you up for another one because I'm so chuffed with this one. But yeah, there you go, guys. I just wanted to show you my latest acquisition because I figured you'd get a kick out of it. Sorry that I upset so many people with the Rolex. Actually, I don't care, but I'm sorry if you think that this is going against everything that Rolex collectors should be into, but I love it and that's what counts. So that's it. I'm going to stop buying modified watches for a little bit, I promise, because these two are going to keep me busy for the foreseeable future. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps. If you're new here, then subscribe because I'd love to see you here again. And remember, till next time, don't do anything I wouldn't do. See ya.